everybody. I'm Anne with Modern Salon, and I'm sitting across from Igor Sadurskii. And Igor and I met, as so often happens in our industry. We met briefly at a trade show, and he was about to teach. So I only had a short time to talk to him, but I've been meeting to follow up and have a longer conversation because he has a very interesting background and he's doing some wonderful things in the barbering world. And you know him as on social. Igor, tell me your social handle and tell us what it means.
Alobla. That means everything.
Alobla.
That means the
Alobla.
whole entire world, the entire universe.
So you can use it for just about anything.
Anything, absolutely. Yeah, actually, I'm
All right.
working on some rebranding, so stay tuned. In a few months, you will be surprised.
Okay. All right, great. Well, as I said, you have this interesting personal background. You've lived all over the world. You were born in Moscow, but you shared that your involvement in political activism made it too difficult for you to continue living there. So, what inspired you to become a barber?
Yeah, thank you very much for asking. Honestly, I just feel it was my like a true destiny. I've always been searching for a way of self-expression and to be very useful for the society, to have like the real volume, for the humanity. And when I discovered barbering, honestly, I was just captured, and it's been very inspiring, very fun for me, and also like a challenging because I've been looking for something else for myself. I used to work for Levi's as a marketologist and for craft beer industry, but when I saw barbering, I was just captured. And I never really had a good barber experience because back in the day, I've been wearing really long hair. I've been playing to heavy metal with a bunch of bands. I've been getting like perm, the curlies, and one day, honestly, I just decided to shave it off and to get into like punk rock. And I will say it's been a beginning for me of my kind of like a political journey, pretty much. So I turned myself into being vegan, started like to be involved into all the politics, and I've been finding it very also like inspiring for myself, something that has like a real sense in this life, to don't be just a person but like a part of like the whole community. And after I saw the barbershop, the house of Russell, that's called Schorum, and I was just captured seeing how much passion they have, how much also fun, the like the good vibe, the energy. And I decided I want to try it for myself as well, because once again it's an opportunity. I had to be dressed up every single day, listen to rock and roll all day long, and to do some rock and roll haircuts. What else can I ask for?
I love how you described your personal style, the evolution. I saw in your story today you shared Ozzy Osbourne. So you still have you still have a love for that metal
Oh, I
music.
do,
Uh,
I do love it. Actually,
I love that.
when I've met Megadeth my first time, they've been screaming like, "Man, it's like a time traveling experience right now. You look so authentic." It's like one of the goals that I've always been following to, like to be very authentic in barbering, in music, to follow to the roots, but at the same time to show your personality, to have your own strong points. And like right now, with all the social media, it brings all the opportunity for anybody to become a rock star, just being themselves. And for me, actually, it's super inspiring. And I feel that we're living in the best time in the world, like of the all time.
Oh, I like hearing that. And your style has evolved into this really vintage. You embrace vintage clothes, vintage music, um, and you have developed this great skill and technique using classic barbering technique. So
Thank you. Thank
first
you very
first of
much.
all, well, what about traditional barbering really appealed to you?
Yeah, like flat tops, pompadours, side parts, they're all are the icons. And I love them all like very much. And for me, it's not just about the hair, it's like the whole statement because it shows like the whole character, the whole personality of like the person. And it's all about the shape, it's all about the silhouette. It grows up very evenly and the haircuts they look amazing even like in a few months. That what I personally really like. Because in modern barbering, I would say it's also so fascinating to see, but it's just, like not my, I would say, cup of tea. And in my home country, in Russia, barbering is a very modern industry. And when I started, there were just like few people that I've been looking at, and most of them, they used to be hairstylists and they just changed their way of hair cutting to more like men's hair, like more barbering. And it's kind of like what I've learned from the very beginning. My first coach, why I picked him? Because his name is also Igor with some fancy mustache and also a bald guy. And he be telling me, Igor, all the pompadours, all the 1970 haircuts, they're gonna be trendy. Trust me, I promise. I've been following to his advice and always been pushing myself as hard as I can to learn everything about the classic style, about like the way how to provide the best service, the best quality of the haircuts, the grooming. I was so addicted to get all the knowledge about the products. For me, it's been really, really fascinating to try to see, to smell grooming products from all over the world, to find my own personal, style, pretty much, I will say, because barbering, or like traditional barbering, could be very different. We could talk about some the 1940s old Hollywood characters. At the same time, it could be more like subculture, like rockabilly, even, like punk rock, or like just the classic, like the classic that works well for anybody, for everybody. Doesn't matter what kind of job they do, what their like life values, life rhythm. I would say like classic is for everybody, and like everybody will find the best shape in this style.
Mm. And I like that you mentioned even needing to understand the products because like those very heavy oil-based pomades or that's a very different product than something you might find that's more widely used today. And I noticed too that you are going to be teaching. You're teaching classes. So
I do.
are you seeing more and more interest in these classic barbering skills? You must be if you're compelled to start educating around it.
Oh, absolutely. But I will say, people they're looking for high quality education to get into their like the new level for them. And I've been traveling all over the world, exploring this craft. And that's what I call the global barber experience. That what I learned traveling because every country has their own like real barbers, like so inspiring people, something that you can learn from, and also like sharing your own knowledge, knowledge, I'm sorry. So it's all about like spreading the experience, sharing the uh passion, and also like becoming the best version of yourself. That what I teach like on my master class is the scissor work, the straight razor, because there's nothing better than like to feel a warm foam with a few drops of your favorite tonic on your neck, with a hot towel and a confident hand with a straight razor, shave it all down. It's like the whole experience. It's not just about to make the, like hair shorter. It's about like the whole life changing experience, like once again, and joy, joy and fun, and to feel yourself special because as one of my honestly like the one of the best barbers I ever met in person told me that it doesn't matter how much hair like your client has, he has to feel himself very special sitting down in your chair. Even it's like something very simple. You can take a guard and shave it all off Take also grab a razor, make a clean outlining, take some like alcohol tonic. Yeah, let him feel himself special that you've been waiting for him.
I
So I would say,
thank you.
yeah.
I like yeah, I like how you described that because the client experience, of course, that's what we talk about all the time. Now, my last question is sort of, uh is a little removed from barbering, but not really because you live in Long Beach. I'm also in California. So I love how much you love Long Beach. So you really talk about your life in Long Beach, how much you love that community. What is it you like about living in Long Beach, California?
Well, for me, I feel myself blessed every single day being here. I love everything about Long Beach, starting from the vibe, the architecture, the weather, of course. In my home country, it's always cold and people they have to wear hats and to cover their hair. Here, people they're able to refresh their haircuts more often, to go to the barber shop every few weeks. That's why I've been always saying that this place is the perfect one for to become a barber legend. And like people around, they're inspiring me every day. And especially since, I don't know that many people in person, but I'm getting more involved and, like to see all the kindness, all the also like the passion. Sometimes, even I'm learning how to be, like calm and relaxed, how to trust to yourself and love yourself. It's everything about also like the self-love and about barbering also it's like super inspiring for me. And yeah, I'm still learning, also how to how to be more helpful, more useful for the society here. We do some local
Mhm.
protests against the war in Ukraine because unfortunately it's still going on. And I feel responsibility, I just really want to, I just want you guys to be proud of me over here. And also, just to make Long Beach better and better every single day and to go further and further because I've been traveling all over the US and I just came back from Idaho and it's been like something else for me, something that I never felt by myself. It's been very fun. And yeah, every state, every city is a unique place. And I'm just grateful. Once again, I'm blessed to be here, and I appreciate this opportunity from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, thank you. And I will say, I believe you are making Long Beach better and you're making our industry better. So I'm grateful that you
I
took the time
appreciate
to
you.
speak and I'm glad we finally made this happen. It's really been a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks so
Thank you
much,
very
Igor.
much. Yeah, I really appreciate you. Yeah, it's been really nice talking to you.